My name is Vincent L. Ogburn Sr., and I was raised in Virginia, so I claim Virginia. I moved to Jacksonville in 1990 after separating from the United States Navy, the world's finest Navy. And while I was in Jacksonville, I applied and was hired by the Florida Highway Patrol. Upon completion of the academy, I was assigned to Troop D, which is Orlando, Florida here, Orlando, Osceola, and surrounding counties. But that's where my professional law enforcement career began, and I've been here ever since. As a state trooper, I would always travel through Ocoee, whether I was responding to an incident from Apopka to Disney, from East Orange County to West Orange County, and I simply just drove through Ocoee. But the one vivid thing that I remember is there used to be this huge hotel right there at Ocoee and McGuire, which is no longer there. And you see a lot of businesses there now, so that's no longer there. I enjoy the warmth of the community, the support from the community. You know, Ocoee in itself has a very strong identity, and I appreciate the fact that the people want to remember that their heritage and preserve it, but also like the welcoming of the progress, they welcome that as well. So you have new residences, the residential development rather, and then new businesses and infrastructure. But beyond the physical change of it, I see a huge uptake in the civic involvement of the community. There are a lot of people that are now getting involved with the decisions as to the shape of the future of Ocoee. You have Bill Breeze Park, you have the Lakeshore Center, and you have the Withers McGuire House. All three of those are places where you can hold events, you can go and get education, and the future, they provide a source of education because you want to know the history of Ocoee, and that's what the Withers McGuire House is there for. And it just brings people, the past, into the present. So I would first like to give credit to the mayor, the city commission, the city manager for entrusting me to hold this position. I am truly honored and humble, and I give all the glory to God. I'm a very faith-based person. It means a lot. You know, I've got some huge shoulders to stand on. Knowing the history of Ocoee, to see that they would embrace the change, me coming here. But not only me, but it sets a sense of I can do that too to younger kids, to give them hope. And I just hope that I can just lead the path to someone, whether it's male, female, whatever the ethnicity is, that they can do it too. You know, Ocoee is growing rapidly, remarkably. I just hope that my position is to make sure that I can staff the agency, diversify the agency to represent the communities in which we serve. But Ocoee is growing. You know, it's hard to answer that question. You know, we have a sports complex that's going to be built within the next couple of years that's going to bring a lot of people to Ocoee. Not Orlando, not Central Florida, but Ocoee, you know, and that's huge. And who knows what else is in store. We're building a training facility that's going to bring law enforcement agencies on the west side here to train. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm just glad to be a part of it and to witness that change. So I've had a library card for a long time. My oldest is 32, so I've had one for 32 years. The library is more than a place where you can just go read books. It's a source of education. It also bridges those digital divides. The people that are used to the book way, now you have it all on computer. So it's a place where people can go get the education, the history, and actually to get involved with upgrading in technology too. So I had the pleasure of doing the first one a couple of weeks ago. And it's always fun to go read to the little kids because they're so involved. They get engaged within the parents too. But my highlight of it, my daughter-in-law surprised me with my granddaughter. When I finished reading, here's my granddaughter walking up to me too. She's 17 months old. And we just loved the involvement with the library.